Hey y'all, so we're going to do a 3-ribbon bow. And these are going to be very different. Okay, so this is it is a royal ribbon, but it has a little bit of glitter on it. Okay, this I believe is a satin ribbon. Yes, satin ribbon. You see that? This is a Dupont ribbon. So Dupont ribbon looks almost a little bit wrinkled. It's a different texture. And so we're going to use, and it has a drift edge, we're going to use these 3. Okay. A little bit too far, I think. Not far enough. Okay. I'm trying to get it so you don't see the little foot. There we go. Okay. All right. So this is 3 ribbons. Oops. Let's zoom in a little bit. So we have 2, 2.5, and 1, 1.5. So this is thinner, silkier ribbon. So this ribbon can be more difficult to work with. It also has a pattern. Okay, so we'll start off by trimming it off so we can get our tail going in the correct direction, and we will. Do a dovetail, so you just fold over, cut at an angle towards the wire. And then we'll pinch it. We have about 1 inch here. Now when I start it by doing the tail like this, I'm not going to do another tail. I'm just going to take about 1 inch and go down in my bow maker. Okay. And I'm going to twist only on this side. So you're only twisting on one side. Alright, so we're going to do 1. 2 loops on each side. Okay. And then once again, we're going to make our little tail. Okay. Now we're going to come in with the second 2.5. Start off with our dovetail. We're going to put our tail out to the front. So we have about a 16-inch tail. Okay, we're going to do 2 loops again. Just like that. Trim it off. Do our dovetail. So we've got our little tail here. Okay. Then we're going to come back to the other side, put our 1.5 inch in. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do 6 inch again. We're doing 2 again. With the 1 tail. Okay. Now we're gonna go again. Start off by putting this tail on the other side. We're gonna dovetail it. Okay. This time we're gonna do about 5.5 inch. So just a little bit shorter. There we go. We have our 2 loops. Trim that off. Make this our short tail. What these short tails do is they give the illusion of another loop without having to use as much ribbon. So that's why we're doing that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do our long tail again. Going down that side since we have one on this side. Okay. Two loops again. You can see with the Dupani ribbon, it does have a tendency to want to kind of curl up, so you just want to take your time with it. It also is going to look slightly wrinkled. That's normal for Dupani ribbon. It is very pretty and luxurious. I also want to make sure that my patterned ribbon is flipped. So let's flip that. Did we flip the bottom? No. Let's flip the bottom. There. And there. You can also do this once you get this out of the bow maker. So don't worry, you still can do it. Okay. And then we're going to finish off with our 1.5. Okay. So this is a 3 ribbon bow, and the way we did it is 2, 2, 2. That just means 2 loops on each side. Okay. There we go. Pull this out, trim this off. All right. Get out a zip tie. We'll run it under one side. Get that started. Okay, pull it out. All right, now you can see where the indentation is. Hold, pull around. We can also take this time to check that these are pulled correctly. They are. Okay. Everything looks good. So we can grab a zip tie. There we go. Pull it really tight. All right, and now we're going to start fluffing it. So I'm going to put the tail and then the 2 loops. And I'm going to alternate my loops here, like this, with our tail here. So alternate the loops, just like this, with the tail. Okay. Same thing on this side. There we go. Sometimes it's easier just to stop and do this step first. There we go. Alright, so now we can fluff it. So we're just going to twist and pull each one. I'm going to go layer to layer. Okay, just like this. Then we'll do the next layer. You can see how this bow starts to round out. We'll put this tail in between those, like this. Okay. And there we go. So this is a 3-ribbon 22222 bow. It's a lot of 2s. Okay, and we've got our nice long tails here. We do have 2 of each. Now, if you wanted to do more tails, you certainly can. Instead of doing the short tails, you can do the long tails or both. I like to do some long and some short. Okay, so let's lift you up so I can show you this bow. Okay, and there we go. This is a 3-ribbon 222 bow. Isn't that pretty? With the really long tails. Look at that. Gorgeous. And I would cut this tail at an angle right there. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.